Hi, I'm Deborah Henley, founder of Vivacity Consulting, and yesterday my friend Andrea emailed me and said, I've got an interview, have you got any tips for success? So I thought about it, I wrote her a little email, and then I thought maybe this would be worth turning into a video because other people could well benefit from these top tips to success. And furthermore to that, here I am in this wonderful hotel in Vienna called the 25-Hour Hotel. And the backdrop is this fantastic circus scene that you can hear behind me with this sort of slightly creepy fairground man and a lion or a tiger about to eat him on the head. I've got a bearded lady just out of shot down here. But anyway, so let's get on with it. So if you've got an interview coming up and you want to be successful, here are some of the things that you need to do. I think the overarching thing, the key thing to remember is get really clear on the message you want to communicate by being you. When the interviewer describes you to somebody after the interview, what words would you like them to describe you in? How would you like them exactly to describe you? What would you like them to say? For example, oh yeah, she was the really innovative one who did the XYZ project, because you've told them a memorable anecdote. She seems like someone who would really roll up her sleeves, get on with the job and the people, and we can probably count on her to drive projects to completion. So work it out now. Sit down and take a moment or two to just write down what would be a sentence that you would like them to describe you as. When you know that, you know the impression you want to make. An impact is what you do when you walk into the room, when you speak to somebody, what you say. The impression is what's left. It's a little bit like when you walk on the sand. The impact are your footsteps, the impression of those footprints left behind. What are the footprints, the residue you want to leave in their mind about who you are? Make it simple, make it punchy. Because when you have that, you know where you're going to. So, how are you going to do that? And here are my 5 top tips to kick ass at interviews. I've lapsed into American for a moment there. Okay, so the first one is use the rule of 3 by 3. 3 by 3. There is something magical about 3. 3 is a magic number. So, select your the 3 key asset skills, talents of yours that would add value, and focus all your answers around that. For example, number 1 is to be innovative, number 2 might be to be collaborative or team friendly, and number 3 might be to have great oversight in driving your projects home. Then, be really explicit about saying these 3 things and reiterate them throughout the interview, at least 3 times. 3 things 3 times, at least. Just work them into every answer. Something about 3 makes it super memorable. So fit it in everywhere. For example, if they say something general like, tell me about yourself. What's your key experience to date? Why should we hire you? What can you bring to the party? Tell me about your career in this area. Simply form your answers around your 3 things. Well, I am X, Y, and Z. An example of my X is XX. An example of my Y is YY. An example of my Z is ZZ. Use anecdotes to illustrate your answers and never go through anything chronologically. Number 2, second kick-ass tip. Translate the benefit into application for them. Be explicit about the benefits you bring. So what this means for you is, for example, one of the ways I can add value is XXX because of YYY. And what it'll mean to you is, let me give you another example. I work really quickly, and this means that I can get through twice as many projects. Just use that little phrase, this means that, for you. Number 3, manage first impressions. The sad thing is they will probably make up their mind almost as soon as you walk through the door. Your posture, your bearing, the way you connect and sit and so forth. So be calm, be connected, be present. Your vibe will connect with them or it won't. They'll either like you or they won't. The main thing is not to talk them out of you. They may like you. They may decide, yeah, she'll do the job. Because they want to find their person. They're looking for you. They want you to be the one. And remember, you are interviewing them as much as they're interviewing you. So if they don't fit for you, maybe you won't fit for them. It works both ways. But still, be calm, centred, and make eye contact and convey professionalism. Number 4, let them talk themselves into having you. Don't talk too much, just succinctly answer the question, then shut up. This is one I always have trouble with. Somebody asks you a question, you want to give a fulsome answer, especially if they leave a gap. So you feel you've got to fill that gap. Questions to get them imagining you there are things like, what would you see me doing in this business a couple of years from now?